Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm Michael.
I'm Rose. Nikki.
And this is Code Geass Season 2, Episode 2. So, last time we had Lelouch got his memoir back. What now?
See what the people think of him. And I think part of his plan will be to rescue the captured as well. He'll probably want to get them back.
Makes sense.
And also find out what the heck happened to Nunnally.
Yes.
Yeah.
And why he got a buy one get one free with Rolo.
Oh. I just got it.
Yeah. So, other than that, we've got some of the old group back. We've got Callan, she's back immediately, as well as one of the Holy Swords. We don't know who we lost in that raid there. Didn't seem like anybody. But yeah, so he's got a core group ready. And let's see where he goes from there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, just
Okay. Yeah, so guys, if you like your time here, please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more, and check out the Patreon description if you guys want to see the next episode a week early, or if you want to see this episode or anything else uncut. Remember to check out the Patreon description, as you can see the next week a whole episode early. Remember that the description also has the social medias, as well as the TikTok and the Reels, and we'll see you in the discussion.
Okay.
Special equipment.
Oh boy, here we go. What happened? Show us the rest! Oh, of course he missed.
Oh!
Of course. Then he... Oh, interesting.
Wow.
Wow. He's like, make me this the best, please. Best reward. Wow.
Oof.
He is a kiss! Knew it! Wow. What? Okay. I thought for a second I thought she said I was. Oh, the dietary, okay. Oh, she doesn't know. I thought she knew. Yeah, who is he? Like, only you. He's like, sure.
Has AC.
My favorite thing, you know?
Okay. I can see why they hired him.
You're a bit too excited to use that, Callan. These are people, not popcorn. Oh, he's organizing them now.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go.
Now they're winning.
With style.
Wow. Wow. Lord Emilio! Change the cards!
Who do you think it is?
It's the new Viceroy.
Oh, he is the guy who was
Yeah.
there, like, saying they're beneath them.
This guy knows.
Ooh.
Of course, they believe.
Yeah. Obey your orders.
Scotland. Oh, she's gonna kill him?
No. All that for this?
Yeah.
Oh wow. What are they gonna do to him? What? Suzaku.
Is it the thought elevator?
They just entered it.
Whoa.
For destroying God? What did you expect him to do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's what she's worried about. Oh.
Yeah.
Girl,
Okay, Cullen.
it was the weirdest conversation.
How dare you? They're like, Zero is back. We cannot allow this. Send in everybody. Kill him, right? Kill everybody.
Just
Kill
get
him.
rid of him.
Here they come.
He's like, I have a plan.
That's why. Oh boy. All the conditions.
Absolutely.
Die Hard preparations?
Oh, a single enemy nightmare, is it?
Is Suzaku.
Say it! Say something informative! Where did you come from? Do we remember this guy?
Yeah, he's the sword saint.
Oh, really?
Sword saint.
Sorry.
You're mistaken, Ruby? If you consider yourself expendable. Really? Here he comes.
Wow.
Oh, that's creepy.
Very.
It looks
Like
terrifying.
an owl. That is.
Oh, based on Lancelot.
Whoa!
Oh dear!
No.
Run! Run!
Oh no. Oh no.
Run! Is that
If
Nina?
it's not. Oh, is it
Would
Nina?
it
Oh
be
my gosh.
Nina?
Can you imagine? Because we didn't
She
see
joins
her.
she joins the core.
Oh wow. Uh-oh. Oh no.
What?
Oh no. Oh no.
It's got swords.
Oh!
Or not. He just disappeared and did stuff.
You sliced them both.
As a god.
You've seen one? Man.
What?
Nice.
Oh. Urabe. Urabe, don't die. Oh. Oh.
What?
Oh no.
Did that just inflate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was trying to make him get out.
Oh.
Oh!
Just because it's cool.
Oh. Urabe.
But it was cool.
And of course he ain't dead.
You could have aimed better to the sword,
Yeah.
though.
Wow. They're bringing the entire building down.
Half of it, at least.
Hey.
Oh,
It's like
it's
cracking in
leaning.
half. Oh my goodness.
Wait, whose balloon was that?
What is happening? Okay. Not just that.
Oh!
Oh, that's where the first one. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Amazing.
Another Viceroy. Wow. That laugh.
Evil laughing.
Colorless. Oh wow, that's 3 down.
Took care of him very quickly.
yeah.
Something on the screen? On the screen? What's up? Guess who's back?
Back again.
Of course, Daitan is behind it.
It's
Or not! Oh, the line he set up.
He's so happy. He had to reawaken. Still going the justice route.
Oh, here, these are the 12 knights of the rounds.
They're just chilling in their break room.
She's
like in
so,
the shortest amount of time.
intellect. It's astounding. Oh, he knows. Oh, Nina!
She got a haircut.
It's back.
Again, United States of Japan.
Why do you talk like that?
Eunuch probably. Right around his
Oh.
eyes?
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh, here is this Suzaku. Who's this? Who's this?
Is that Rolo?
Is that Rolo? Oh.
What? What?
Oh. What? What? So brother was Plant, of course. Very good actor.
Discussion.
Discussion.
Yes.
And the drama that breaks my heart continues.
What
I'm
broke
just
your heart?
accepting this. This is the way it is.
No,
happened?
I'm just saying, like, the drama has ramped up, and then
Yeah.
it's like unsatisfactory resolution, but not resolution, but kind of resolution, you know?
You're not gonna get a resolution. What do you think this is?
Man.
Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah, so he was talking about how he was defeated by the old him.
Yeah.
Right before the Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
And so we see in that scene, he almost talks about, it's that whole thing with like Batman having Bruce Wayne and the alter ego, and he feels like if it weren't for the fact I was being held back by my past, held back by the fact that my friend was Suzaku, because he would have killed him a long time ago if he wasn't,
Yeah.
I would have succeeded. And so, do you think that's like him confirming, I need to become Zero, I need to stop being the old me?
It might be, because I also think he's saying he was defeated by the old him because he didn't aim to kill Suzaku. Was it that Suzaku dodged?
I think he dodged.
It
I mean, he
looks
could.
like he tilted.
He could, but I was wondering if maybe he hesitated and he missed on purpose.
Well, the only reason they lost that battle was because he left in the first place.
Yeah, he was going after his sister. So does that mean, that brings the question, does it mean that he's giving up his old reason? Being Nunnally? Is Nunnally no longer a reason?
I kind of took it to be not necessarily that he given up Nunnally, but that he acknowledges that his weakness was exploited, and that if he wants to get back his old life, he needs to forget his old life. So he needs to become Zero, fight as Zero, and then he'll get back Nunnally, which is his old life, but he needs to push that aside and win in order for that to even happen.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we still don't have any inkling of where Nunnally is. So I think we can assume Vivi is the one that gave the Emperor the Gias.
Maybe, but there might be more. That's the thing.
Maybe. I mean, we are at like we're between the end of the of the alphabet and the beginning of the alphabet with CC and VV. So
That is true. Lelouch was not the only person though who wanted to put aside the past. Suzaku kind of did as well.
yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna change the world, and like, even if it means selling out your friends, I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
yes, I will.
And the Emperor's like, I like a lot of answer.
I like you, kid.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Suzaku is fully embracing the edgelord
Yeah.
that has come out of him.
I don't know, like he wants to change the world from the inside, but he has to basically. So is he saying he has to like do evil things and put his head down until he gets high enough to say, okay, guys, that wasn't me; it was fake all along. This is the real me. Is that what he plans to do?
I don't know if that's what he plans to do, but that is essentially not doing that. It was his issue before, because he was constantly doing because he was constantly doing half measures. He was, remember at the very beginning, he's like, no, I won't shoot my friend. He gets shot in the back. He's like, no, we can't be doing this to the 11s. He gets pushed aside, sidelined. He only got higher because like Darlton didn't see discrimination or didn't care for discriminating against him, put him in. So if Suzaku wants to get higher in the system that is brutalizing other people, he needs to either be a part of it, which he probably doesn't want to do, or just turn a blind eye.
Which is what he's doing now.
Which is something he can do. I don't know if that is what he's doing, but I can see that being his reasoning.
Yeah, so he has fully made his choice now. He was about to like take, what's his name, his eye. I didn't understand that part of the conversation when the Emperor said, did he say cover his eye?
He doesn't
take
cover his eye. He just wants him to not guess him.
I read take his eye. I don't know why.
Cover his eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also held his other eye open, so he was forced to guess. I wonder, like, if the Emperor's is also a one-time guess. Or does he get super guess? Yeah, that's true.
So maybe it's just his drawback.
True, but Mao is also like a radius thing, right? It's not something that you can one time do. Like, hear someone's... Unless it was like, I want to read this person's mind and know everything they know. It's, I hear everyone's mind. That's constant.
Yeah, and he can focus. So his limit was just... His limitation, rather, was different.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then he took Suzaku to the thought elevator, which was actually the sword of Akasha, the weapon to destroy God.
Didn't really get much other than that.
No. Other than the fact that now Suzaku is in the in crowd, he's second time experience with the thought elevator. I wonder if he's connected because of the first time now. Maybe that's why he could go in with the Emperor.
He said he not even Schneisel has been in there.
Or knows about it.
Yeah. He's taken him in because Suzaku knows about the Gias and about Zero. So... Or sorry, Lelouch. Lelouch's true identity.
Yes.
So, like, what of those things checks boxes for him? Because is it to me it would seem like, oh, you know about the Gias, that would be enough. But it's to know about the Gias and Lelouch.
Maybe it's the highest level secrets already.
So I might as well keep going.
I could use somebody on my side of your skill up here.
And who has a grudge.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be that he wants to kind of ride on the fact that Suzaku has a problem with Lelouch, and Lelouch is a thorn in the Emperor's side right now. So since he kind of knows this secret and he doesn't want the rest of the world to know for some reason, or the rest of his people to know, Zero is my kid. Then just keep it on the download with just this guy, and then give him the heads up for whatever he needs to be able to know.
Do you think the Emperor is trying to keep it a secret that he's his son, or
the Gias?
Like, what do you think the reason? The Gias?
I think it's more the Gias and the fact that Lelouch has a Gias. Maybe he doesn't want that information. Like if you knew about Lelouch, I don't know. Looking into it, there might be information. I don't know. Like connections might be made.
I wonder why the Emperor why wouldn't the Emperor just have him executed immediately?
Yeah.
Lelouch?
Oh,
Yeah.
it was to get Cece.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything he doesn't care about Lelouch, and that's what the OSI was saying too. You're just a pawn at this point. They just wanted to get Cece because Cece is connected to all of this, and she's a key for something.
Yeah. Do you want to capture the person with superpowers or the person who can grant anybody superpowers?
Right. Yeah.
And what if he needs like all of the letters of the alphabet to like bless him with a Gias to become all powerful thought elevator lord?
Hmm.
You can never make an ABC's joke in front of him.
And he doesn't seem to lack control of his Gias yet. Maybe he uses it sparingly. Maybe he was properly warned. Well, Lelouch was kind of going after things, and he was actively doing things. So it makes sense that his kind of ran up the
like
bill,
he
so to
strained
speak.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would also make sense because Mao, because
From a child.
he couldn't turn it off.
That too.
So he was always straining it.
Yeah. So Emperor doesn't have that problem yet.
Yeah.
So is his power just the ability to rewrite memories? Because if Lelouch wanted to, he has. He's told people to forget.
Yeah.
He was able to tell Shirley to forget. So I wonder, like, what is the nuance with his?
Well, you could argue that he could essentially mimic the Emperor's powers if he's detailed enough for this thing, but maybe it's I can make you forget, but I can't make you remember something that never happened.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, he gave him false memories.
Yeah.
So that is his Gias.
And he legitimately thought that was his past forever. He never had that ring around his eyes. It's like it's rewritten. That is his memory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if you noticed, the Emperor has both eyes.
Both eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
Same as Mao.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mao had both eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Whoa. So does
just
Lelouch have brain damage?
No, it's Lelouch and Rollo. Rollo also had a single eye. That we saw at the end there.
Do they have two sides of the same coin? What?
Yeah, because it was the other eye.
It was the other eye?
Yeah.
The
Was
other
it,
eye.
It was.
Have we never seen Lelouch have both eyes?
No.
No, it was only
It was
one
only
eye.
ever one eye.
Wow.
That's why he had his mask made so he could open one side.
Oh, there it is right there. I never noticed.
Wow. Yeah, speaking of Rollo's like, I need the truth. That's why I need to kill him.
Yeah. So sorry, go ahead.
He was piloting the Lancelot and everything. Where did he get it?
Well, it doesn't matter. He was a plant. So
Was he?
I think
But
so.
he's like, I need to know the truth.
Is that what he said? I thought he was just saying, I'm here to kill Zero.
And he said, I want the truth. That's why I want to kill him.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I mean, it's right there. I can just go
Yeah,
back.
let's just rewind. What I want to know is the truth.
Yeah.
So I wonder, he has a Gias. Was his memory also was he also given false memories to, like, play the part?
I think so, probably.
So why does he have a Gias? It doesn't make sense. If the Emperor, because the Emperor took away Lelouch's Gias, or at least it suppressed it with his false memories. So it doesn't make sense that he should have memories and a Gias unless he was allowed to keep the Gias and the memory of how to use it to, like, protect Lelouch. Like, maybe he was sold a lie. Like, you were given this magnificent power, magnificent, and you need to protect your older brother or something.
Well, we don't know if he necessarily knows that Lelouch is Zero.
Right.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm not sure, in
Which I
response
am.
to if I'm with
Yeah.
Zero or...
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
he doesn't know whether Lelouch is or isn't Zero.
Right.
He's like, I gotta find out.
That would be an interesting twist that he thinks he's Lelouch's brother.
I think he looks enough like Nunnally that Lelouch might
They
have
were
to
like,
adopt
just
him.
like,
Just
oh, okay, you can be my brother.
your temporary measures while
Yeah.
I don't have my sister.
He gets to stay in the car till we get her back.
Also in there, just before I can't remember when it happened actually. Callan comes in with a gun.
Yes.
He's like, this ain't over.
Yeah, like, really? You're not going to shoot him?
Yeah.
So I understand now, finally. People were trying to explain, like, why she was so upset. She's wondering, like, is my devotion because I was Giast? So she is questioning her love for Zero. Like, was I forced to be this way? I don't know why he didn't just come out and tell him no. I just wanted to know who you were. That's the only time I use my Gias on you. Like, Lelouch is just...
He doesn't like communication. He likes to minimize other people knowing things that they need to know.
It's ridiculous. Like, especially since he wants her to be on his side. Like, just come clean and say, no, this is what I used the Gias on you for. Don't worry about it.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I do like that because it was supposed to be confusing when Callan dropped to her knees and stuff.
Yes.
I didn't remember that it got clarified eventually.
Yeah. I'm glad nobody answered it correctly either.
I guess not.
Yeah.
Everybody gave us other answers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
So I wanted to say that scene, he's just like Spider-Man. because like, a second. There was this character called, what's her name? Felicia. And in the comics, there's this thing where Peter Parker is Spider-Man, but Black Canary kind of got to know Spider-Man, and it was like a cat and mouse about like Batman and Catwoman kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And she kind of falls in love with Spider-Man. But he can never take off the mask because she doesn't want to know who's under the mask. It'll disappoint her. She likes excitement and she likes who he represents.
Right.
But Peter Parker's just a lame. So
just lame.
So because of that, it's a similar situation where she is in love with Zero, and that's why she said, "No, I'm
following Zero.
I'm following Zero. I'm not following you."
Yeah.
Because that person, that ideology does exist.
Yeah.
Just has to put on a mask.
Yeah. That's so.
I only love you when I can't
see your face. Wow, Callan.
Oh my goodness, Callan. Oh, she is an enigma. And then
before we move on from that, I did appreciate how Lelouch's reaction to her is like, sure, yeah,
like,
sure, it's
this
okay.
will do.
And then he was like even giving like he's like, can you put on some clothes? And then giving her his jacket, and she's like, I just feel like they're gonna ship that so bad.
Yeah. And then there was that the last holy sword who was on our side that we know of.
Oh, and he died, Urabe. Yeah. And he died because he sacrificed himself happily knowing that Zero cared.
Yeah.
Which was amazing. Like, the fact that he said that at all was like, don't think of yourself as expendable. That's going to put you in a bad place or whatever. And he was like,
this guy's the real thing.
I really like that.
Yeah.
And that to me gave me hope, because that was one of the things I feared. Like, when people found out, oh, he's who he was, they were gonna be like, everything you've said is a lie. You don't care. You're selling us this just to make us follow you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's cool to see. No, he's just a student and he's being real with you, and he actually cares about your existence. Mm-hmm. So it's cool.
When he said, "Don't think of yourself as expendable," I was like, "Wait, really?"
Yeah.
Oh, so they can't do it, but you can. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Basically. Because he's done that before.
Yeah, he does. He did, at least. I don't know, maybe he's changed. Maybe this is just a sign that he's changing. He's gotten to know certain people. Because even when he died, he was like, oh my gosh, he's gone. Mm-hmm. So maybe it was a sign that he's changed how he's looking at these people working with him.
Maybe.
Gotten some humanity.
A kind of way that I took it was... Before, when he was playing chess, it was just chess, because to Lelouch, it was just always a game, a distraction, to beat the nobles at a game where he could actually fight them, But now that he's embraced the Zero role, so Zero, the chess pieces are his precious chess pieces, They're part of who he is as a person. So in that sense, it makes more sense why he actually does care about the chess pieces, because he is the game.
Yeah.
I also wanted to point out, I love that tech advanced in this world. And I think that's just this Lancelot thing.
Yeah.
Mass-produced version of the Lancelot. That's so good.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's the only kind of example of that we'll see.
I'm pretty sure Nina was part of it as well. We haven't seen a Lloyd Flash yet, but we've seen Nina. She's got her hair updo. She's quit school and working in the lab because she's like, I'm going to make sure no more 11s ever live good lives.
Basically.
So seeing Zero alive is going to put a fire under her.
Yeah. I wonder if her knowing Suzaku has made her distaste for 11s better or worse. Because, the 111 that was supposed to be in charge of protecting Euphemia failed.
Yeah.
Lelouch is staying true to character. When he is above the battlefield, he is so calm and collected. But when you get close, he panics every time.
Every time.
Even Cease is like, are you panicking? Really?
He's like, dude. there are people right next to you. Chill out.
Yeah. It's like, you have Callan, it's fine.
Yeah. I wonder if he was panicking because he was getting closer because he thought maybe it was Suzaku.
Well, he was arguing himself, no, this can't be Suzaku. So maybe he was worried that it was Suzaku, but I think he was just worried for his life because he started like firing the gun.
Yeah.
When they were getting close and I was gonna say something, I forgot.
Maybe it's when an unplanned for occurrence happens. He's just like, you know?
Yes and no, because when it's far enough away, he does kind of go, oh, what is happening? What is happening? But he still kind of stays vigilant and tries to think through solutions. Because when he was losing people, he was like, what is happening? What is this? But he was still relatively calm. Kind of, because he was like, are you done yet, Cece? So he was starting to panic. And then he topples half the building, like they blow it up just perfectly.
Yes.
And not only crushes the Viceroy and all his people, but makes a pathway to the Chinese Federation.
Straight to the Chinese Federation. Is that a normal thing to make like a giant skyscraper place right next to an embassy?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems
to make
enough.
Like a sniper hideout.
Oh.
It
makes more sense. It makes more sense to put the embassy in the highest point, right?
Yeah,
away.
Well, also you have to remember that like embassies are foreign territory.
Right. So like the whole ground around them is a foreign land.
Which brought up the other issue that Lelouch is making them deal with. Do you want to start a war?
Yeah.
To come and get me?
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
What? He Giassed. So I was like, maybe the Chinese Federation do like Zero? No, he just Giassed it. But he seems to be continuously so. Like, he's just like, do you questioning me? And just chilling. So I wonder, like, what exactly he was told to, like, be continuously Giassed. And we know that his Giass can last.
Yeah.
So, honestly, as long as this guy is under the Giass, which it seems to be continuous, he pretty much has the run of the place.
Yeah. The Giass it stays as long, at least Lelouch's stays as long as the order.
Command. Yeah.
Anything to do with the command.
Yeah.
Like it says, okay, let Lelouch into the embassy. He will argue with anybody who tries to be. He has to get him to leave or have to. Yeah. So it will just last every single time that it comes up, I guess.
So he didn't. It was a good person to Giass, but he didn't Giass the sword wielder. First of all, he's going to follow orders, but he's about to be Giassed by another one.
Well, this is on a different topic.
Huh?
How far back did he plan this?
Who?
Lelouch. Because we saw the only time we saw them go to Chinese Federation was episodes ago when we dealt with Mao. That's the only time he would have had contact with that guy.
Wait a minute. So you're like wondering how he got in, like,
to Giass him.
That was a question as well. But I was wondering, like, did he go up as a student and say help, and then see him and Giass him or something? No, he couldn't have, because then he would have revealed who he was.
Yeah.
So
and then also like for the building to perfectly topple to the Chinese Federation. Did he plan that in the 5 minutes he regained his memories, or was like this established? Because CC came with explosives.
Well, that's what Callan was like. We have to allow Zero to get the lay of the land, the lay of the building layout. So he was doing the building. He was figuring out the building layout. So okay, let's put the bombs here. So he did figure it out in that time.
Wow.
He's smart though.
So I guess they just carry around C4 enough to destroy half of a building. Just usual terror stuff.
And Zero, apparently, they have an emergency propaganda line with D-Tar.
Oh, yeah. They used it.
He's bad.
He was like so excited.
My best friend.
And Rakshata and the maid ladies with him.
Yeah.
Who, interesting, she didn't, that was one thing that came up in the episode. She doesn't know Lelouch and Nunnally's background.
No.
She's just
She's
a maid.
just a maid.
I thought she was like the maid on the inn, you know? Because the reason I thought so is because when Nunnally got kidnapped by Mao the first time, she was like, it's okay, I'm here for you. Like, someone kidnapped a child. You did not report this? Like, she's just like, it's fine. It happens all the time.
Maybe she's just very obedient. It's like, don't
Yeah,
report
don't-
anything.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe. And she just
Sure.
asks no questions.
She's like, I get to sleep in a mansion. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Interesting.
Seems legit.
Seems legit. Yeah. And she just so happened to join the rebellion
Yeah.
that Lelouch has started.
Hmm.
One of her charges.
Yes.
Can you imagine raising this kid? Come to find out, some people have like a secret diary, secretly join gangs or something. He just starts a whole rebellion for the country.
Secretly, of course.
Secretly, of course.
Twice.
Yes!
Yeah.
And also, the last thing I wanted to mention is, so other commenters have brought this up in the past. Season 2 is a bit more heavy on the fan service, especially for Kellen. As you
Yeah,
guys
I saw, yeah.
Yeah, so that stuff does happen, but it hopefully it won't be too distracting from the story,
Yeah.
and hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, it should be fine. But yeah, so guys, thank you guys very much for being here. You guys like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and check out the Patreon description if you guys want to see next episode a week early. Or if you want to see this version of the uncut, I don't know why I said it like that, the uncut version of this show or any other show that we have. So thank you very much. Stay in the city. Goodbye.
Bye!
Whoa, bye.
Especially thanks to our patrons: Dirty Old Man, Deli, Kevin Niesman, Mario Charles, Brendan Wells, and Ron.